So before that, I'm doing for this correlation, because without doing this, we are not getting for the valid response. So I'm doing for the autocorrelation. And simple. So current my requirement will be, I want for the departure and array will be there. So if both will be, maybe what will happen? I want for the message, like if it's a randomly we are picking for the departure and array same, cannot book the ticket. If it is a departure, array is a cannot be same, can book the ticket. So this condition I want. So you want for that means before that you need to do for the correlation for these two also. Okay. I'm doing for the auto correlation because it will take for the manual correlations time, right? So just I'm doing this and apply and correlate and departure is completed. Now we'll do for the arrive also. Okay, boundary based, and we need to boundary based. You need to give for the, when you are doing auto correlation, give for the perfectly, because you need to give for the correct boundaries based on here. Okay, and auto correlate. Now I done for the departure and arrive. So I want for the generate for the random value point of view, how some function will be there. In load runner, we have the function will be there. That is the LR parameter random function. Using that function, we want to randomly, how it is generating randomly, we want to capture means we can use for the LR parameter random function. So you can see this is the generate random function, and just see, you can observe, just we want to copy paste it the after the request. See departure velocity after the request, you can copy and paste it this here. And going to here, this is the important. You can observe here depart will be there, and here also name same name. Here array will be there, same name. Okay. So here what will happen means, see LR parameter random function, which purpose we can use means generate for the random values point of view. We are using for the LR parameter random function. So in that function, which value we are selecting?
Sorry, can you explain this once again?
Yeah.
LR.
ఇప్పుడే So this LR parameter random function is there, right? So this, which purpose we are using for, to generate for the random value. See, you can observe departure city, array city. We have that same values also will be there. Now you can go to the application, then you can understand for that. Okay. So, not okay. So now server is open. See, now I'm logging. Click on login and click on flights. Now you can observe we have the departure city will there. You can observe departure city values and as same to arrival city values will be same will be there. Maybe what will happen? Maybe you are booking the ticket, then randomly maybe Denver also it will come. Means same name it will come. It will book the ticket. It will book ticket or not? It will not book the ticket, right? So I want for this message. So that is the way to generate for the random value point of view, we are using for the function, you can call it as a LR parameter random function. So here, what is the name you are given for this parameter name? You need to keep it for here, depart. So means depart low, which value will be there? Like in departure city, Denver will be there. For example, it is coming to the Denver. And this Denver we want to save for the some load runner variable. Actually, this is for the different variable. We want saving for the some load runner variable. That is why we are using for the LR save string. So LR save string nothing but we want to save the variable means we can give for the LR save string means nothing but in this what is the value will be there. If you want save in this rand depart, then you are using for the LR save string. And the same too we are giving for here LR parameter random arrive and rand arrive. You can give for here anything is fine. Rand DEP you can give or rand some D or rand A. You can give for the different way. You can give for anything is fine because this variable we are only creating. But this will be don't need to give for the different one. What you are given in correlation time parameter name same you need to replace here. Replace means no need to give for the open curly brace and close curly brace. Okay, just we need to give for the double colon and bracket close and comma and where we want to save this one. That is why we are using for the LR save string. If strcmp means string comparison means these two will be values will be string only, right? Like departure array will be London or Paris means those will be strings. So you want to compare means we are using for the strcmp string comparison and LR eval string and which value it is in this value it is storing into the rand department. So that is why we want to read that particular value means you are using for the LR eval string. So LR eval string which purpose we can use means you want for the read any one value means you can use for the LR eval string. Which value we need to read rand depart means what is the name rand depart is now what is the departer name will be there, it will coming to the here and as same to comma LR eval string rand arrive and equal to 0. Then what will happen? Some maybe you can observe if else condition. This is the LR output message. LR output message which purpose we can use means we want a display for the in the output window any message you need to give for the LR output message. So these functions also important. Maybe interview point of view they will ask what is the LR save string, what is the LR parameter random, what is the if strcmp, what is the LR eval string, what is the LR output message. So they will ask for the questions. So that is why you need to know for this all also very important. Okay. So now you can observe if condition I am giving for the LR output message departure and arrival same can book the cannot book the ticket means both will be are same cannot book the ticket. Departure and arrival are not same can book the ticket. So I want to this message. So that is point of view I written for this code. Now we'll execute and we are and for here we need to give for the one more argument like if when you are given for the like a random means you need to give for the ordinal is equal to all you need to give. Ordinal is equal to all. And you need to give for here also it is picked already ordinal. So you can give for the all. I think here ordinal we need to write is equal all. Okay, then see script passing will be failed. Ordinal is got all comma missed here. Okay, comma. Yeah, script passing is passed. Now we'll just execute and we need to observe for the output. See, now we'll go to the output and come to starting onwards, lands and add it for the user section. And you can observe, I given for the departure is equal to all I given. So that is all departure values is displayed and all array also it is displayed. You can observe array 1, array 2 and total count also it is displayed. And you can observe, see you can observe here total departure count 18 and you can observe, see param rand depart because this is the saved in this variable. So rand depart Sandy and rand try arrive will be Portland. And you can observe departure are not same, can book the ticket. So both will be not same, can book the ticket. So like this we can do further. If anyone asks for the interview questions, how to capture random value means you need to give for the like this, you need to write for that code. So this is also no need to worry about this. You can write manually. It will be, you need to practice well, then you can write manually also, but you need to keep this code. So you need to write where you are writing, see after the request. So where you done for the correlation values replace after the request, you need to give for this code. Control C and you can, I'm sharing a chart window. Everyone can save as a generate random function. Everyone got? Hello?
Automatically, where we can get this function?
Automatic means?
Need to write manually.
Yeah, manually you can write like see, you can write like this LR. Okay, save how we are written, write web break save param. You need to write like this. Otherwise, you want to
So
function.
everything should be written manually.
Yeah, you can write on manually like this. You need to return. Okay. But you need to understand what is the LR save string, what is the LR parameter random, and what is the LR eval string, and what is the if strcmp. Means we want to compare for the strings. That is why we are using for the strcmp. When LR output message means we want to display for the output in the output window. So we are using for C. You can observe here it is displayed for the output. See departure and arrival are not same, can book the ticket. So you can observe departure area will be same, no right? So that is why it is this message. Maybe it is same, then what will happen? You will get message, okay, then you are changed for the arrow city in real time. I'm telling, for example, you get this message like departure arrow same, cannot book the ticket you got, okay. Maybe I mistakenly selected for the departure area will be same. That is why I'm getting this message. Then you can go to the application and you can change the ticket. So how real time it is impacting, and same way we are also doing here. Got it? So we have one more function will be there, file operation. So this is also keep in your chart window. Okay, because this thing will be, I'm not shown my system because this is the office system. So unable to do that, but I will explain for this. File operation, nothing but, for example, we have the one section ID will be there. So this section ID, where is section ID? This is the section ID you want to capture in the local system. Like local system means your folder or in downloads, or you are in where you want, you need to save there, means you need to use for the function like file operation. So we need to write for this. Like first will be in top of the script, you need to mention for the long file. okay, long file, because this is the variable declaration, because we are giving for the file is equal, actually load runner don't know what is the file, so you need to declare the long file, like it's a variable declaration top of the script. And before the request, you can copy this request in the here. For example, you are doing for the user section, you need to give for the after the request, after the request. So because my system, I don't have some see, you can observe here, I will open my system. So my system, I don't have for like only C I have, so that is why unable to show this. పోసిన మళ్ళీ పోయాలి ఒకసారి. So you can observe in my PC I have only CA. So C I don't have access for this, because that will be company access. So if you have D folder, E folder, means we need to give for the code like this. I will see, you can observe file is equal to F open, means we are opening the file where we want to save your file, like E folder. In that we are creating for the Kiran is a one text file, and after that a plus ampersand means that is the increasing for the variable, and after that you want to print some value, means so here what is the value will be there, automatic the value everything will be storing to the file. So that is why we are printing the file, f printf file percentage s percentage slash n. Percentage is nothing but it could be like characters or numeric, means we are giving for the percentages. Slash n, why we are giving means you want next line. See, for example, user section first iteration time one value it will come, second iteration next one more value it will come, right? If you not give for the slash n, what will happen means it is not going to the next line, same line it will continue. So that is why we are giving for the slash n. And after that lr eval string, we want to read the value. Which value we need to read? User section value. So that is why we return for the user section value. And your file is open, right? You must be close the file, f close, and we are closing the file. So this is the you can use for the your point of view, can use and you can do it. Are anyone connected in anyone connected? Quickly share your screen, I will show you in our system also file operation. So I'm sharing for the file operation. Anyone connected system and it is open your user? Sravanti, Lata, Suraj. No, no.
I connected in mobile. My SIM is not working.
Okay. Lata.
Mobile connect ayyana.
Okay.
Mobiles.
Then you can try. Okay. I showed, right? You need to give for the like variable name. You need to give for the log file and semicolon. And after that, I shared, right? You everyone copied that one. See, after user section value, I pasted here. And user section, what is the name you are given here? Same name you can give here. Maybe you are given section, you can give for the user section, it will not work. Okay. And I will try different way. Maybe it will work or not. I will see documents. I don't know it will work or not. No, this documents only this coming. Okay, so you can try yourself. Okay, just you can, after the user section, you can view for the this code, and you are able to in Notepad. You can go to the E folder, and Kiran is a one text file is created in the Notepad. You can open that, and you are able to user section value you are able to capturing or not. You need to check. You can execute for the 5 times. 5 values you captured or not. You need to check. Got it, everyone? So, and going to the, we have the functions. We have the different type of functions in our load runner. So I will explain for the first will be, we know for the now LR save string. First will be LR save string. So you can observe the LR save string function assign the specified terminated string to a parameter. In the parameter does not exist, it is created. Means we want to save the particular value, means we can use for the LR save string. And you can observe we have the any other thing. LR start transaction, end transaction, you know. So interview question they will ask for the how many, do you know how many LR functions you know, they will ask. So what you know, you need to tell that, like LR start transaction, LR end transaction, which purpose we can use to measure the transaction response time point of view. We can use for the LR start and end transaction. So as same to, you can observe in script LR think time is coming. So what is the LR think time? It is a delay between the action to action, action to action. We can call it as a LR think time. So delay between the action to action. And we know for the LR save string, LR eval string, and LR parameter random. See LR parameter random. So you can observe here. So you can open here, and you want for what is what that point of you can read this. See the LR parameter random function return a string containing the value of the parameter in a parameter array. The value is written from the parameter at a position chosen by randomly by load runner. Means we want to generate for the random value point of view. You need to use for the LR parameter random function. We have see, you can observe these all LR functions. LR continue on error. Maybe your script is failing here. If you want to continue your script, means you can give for the LR continue on error, and you can pass it for the error. Just click this, see LR continue on error. So you can use for this function. So you can click on this, your it will be able to display for the, which specify the how to handle the errors. You can choose to continue running if an error occur also. So that point of you can use for the LR continue on error. And we have the LR debug message will be there. You want to debug the message, then you can use for the LR debug message, and LR error message will be there. So the LR error message sends an error message to like product output window. Means we want to particular output window you want for the error message. If you not give for this function also, automatically it is getting for the any error, it will throw in the output window. So that is the LR error message. And LR eval string. You want to read the value point of view, we are using for the LR eval string. And we have what? One more is important. LR get into property is there. LR output message. LR output message. LR output message. So which purpose we can use LR output message? You want to display for the any output, we need to use for the LR output message. These are LR messages, LR functions. If you want to miss, you can go through this. And otherwise, if you want for the like with the example, what is the syntax purpose this you can use, means you can click on F1. You can click on F1. We are able to see the with the syntax also. So you can click on enter for the any like LR start transaction you can do. See which purpose this use, and example also it will come, and the transaction function, LRN transaction, and we have the LR sub transaction. So we are able to see this all things. So when you are click on the function F1, just a reference point of view. Going to the now we have the web functions we have. So now we are seeing the LR functions. So web functions nothing but we know for the first one will be in application point of view, web URL. So web URL means when we are clicking for the URL like clicks, then it is a web URL function, it will be generated, and web submit data will be there. When you are submitting the data in the form of item data, like you are submitting some to the application, then we are using for the web submit data. And as same to the we know for the web functions, web break save param and web break save param exp and web break save param regular expression. So these all function which purpose we can use means we can handle the dynamic value point of view, we are using for these functions. Okay, and we know for the some other function also like web break find function. So what is the web break find function? It is a test verification function. So we want to capture for the validate for the particular each and every page response. We are using for the text verification point of view. We are using for the web break find, and web image check also we have, that is also image verification point. And we have the lot of functions will be there. Web submit data is in web submit form, and we know for the one more function. Like I think we are explain or not, webset max htm param length function. So webset max htm param length function, like when this is the function webset max htm param length function. You can keep cursor here, and we need to give for this is the top of the your script, and you need to give for the number of bytes. I'm giving for example 1024 bytes. So which purpose we can use this means, for example, you are doing correlation. Actually, this parameter name will be occupy only 256 bytes response only, it is occupy. If it is a more than 256 bytes, the response contains more than 256 bytes, then you are getting for the some error like no match found error, and the maximum size will be excluded for the 256 bytes. Could you please increase for the number of size, it will ask. Then you can enter for the top of the script website max htm param length function, and you need to assign for the number of bytes like 1024 or 2024 or 999. So 4 lines you need to assign like this. That is the website max htm param length function. And website proxy also will be there. You want to give for the any proxy means you can use for the website proxy. And we have the lot of functions will be there. You can go through the material, and we have the web ad cookies and web ad cache and web break find already we seen. So important only I'm explaining, and you also just if anyone asks me immediately you need to tell for the minimum 5 to 6 LR functions 5 and web functions will be 5. And we have one more will be there, LR. This is important, LR exit. So we have the one more function will be there like LR abort and LR exit. So which purpose we can use LR exit and LR abort means particular request you want to abort means you can use for the LR abort. Maybe you want to continue for a script and you want to execute for the after end of the request means you need to use for the LR exit one. So I will show in function F1. See, you can observe here also we are able to see the all functions. See all web functions with example also will be there. You can click on anything, it will show here. So otherwise you want any particular function, you can search here. See, it is a LR exit. see LR exit from the script action or iteration, we can use for the LR exit. So means if you want coming out from the script, then you can use for the LR exit. Maybe LR abort, we have one more. Particular request you want to means you can give for the LR abort, because this is the important question. If you LR abort, LR exit, you can tell to, then they will ask for the what is the purpose. Abort the execution of a script means particular script it will abort, means we can use for the LR abort script. So these all will be LR functions and web functions. So you must will be go to the material and you need to read those things, and with the syntax also will be there. If you want more means you can come to the F1 reference and you need to check for the with example also. We are able to see the with example. So like this you can do for the okay. So these are the scripting enhancements, and we have, I think I explained this thing, and we can create for the blacks like login. These things already explained, right? Shravanti?
Yeah, Kiran.
I explained, right? Blacks like login part will be user init, action part will be action user end part. I
Yeah.
explained, right? So
Yeah,
that is
well
also
got it.
completed. Now we have only for this window recording options we have and runtime settings. I will explain this too. Then our vision will be finished. Okay, but you guys will practice well. I give an assignment. No one will be completed. I want to complete this and we'll meet for Monday, not for tomorrow and day after tomorrow. I am giving time because we are finished script and you need to practice well, and you are getting any errors, anything, you can ping in our group and do as a teamwork. Then only you will get for the good clarification. Maybe you are getting some different error. Maybe Lata will getting some different error. Then you know for the how to resolve for that is this. Okay.
Can you send this long file syntax?
Yeah. I shared right in chat window already there.